Hello YTPC, Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here. Today we are going to talk about my favorite tobacco brand. But first, I got a Parsimonious pipe for you, and I'm so excited about this one I almost peed myself. This is a 3-star Pipe by Lee Zulu. I don't know if you can see that full shape there. Let us take a closer look. Look at that beauty. Now this is a shape that I had heard existed, hunted for it, finally found it. Yes, I paid a little more than I usually do, but it's only $47 and change. Closer in on this side, you can see there is just some absolutely stunningly lovely bird's eye. Looking at the front, sort of upside down, you can see the cross grain that separates the two sides. The two sides both have bird's eye. That cross grain runs all the way up the stem. You can also see that I didn't sand out or try to buff out any of the wear marks on this pipe. If I were trying to sell this, I might do that, but I like my pipes to remind me that somebody else loved them before I did. Looking down the back side, you can see that cross grain right down the center again, up the top as well, and just that slender, elegant shape. Come in closer on this side and we get to see some more of that lovely bird's eye and how the cross grain transitions into it. And like I said, I tried to find a Zulu for quite a while. It's kind of like a poker. It's one of those shapes that, you know, most of the things that survive are billiards and variants of billiards, bulldogs, Rhodesians. Those seem to have been the high sellers. And so those ones are really common. Everywhere pipes are sold in estate form. Zulu's not so much, so I am tickled pink to have this one. Forgot to let you know, what am I smoking in it? Today I have got some Gawith and Hoggarth Brown Irish Twist, courtesy of John at Pipes and Strings and Things. Tell you what, he sent me one hefty rope. That's going to last me a while. In fact, I may have to dice that up and share it out with some other people. And it was actually just a huge sample. Now, Brown Irish Twist. If you have had Black Irish Twist and that was too strong for you, you can tune out now. The brown is a little rougher. It does not have the same barbecue-y charred meat taste that the Black Irish Twist has. It has a slight sweetness to it from the Virginias being processed, but it does not have that extra aging, extra pressure that the Black has that smooths it out. It is, however, very delicious and ranks right up there with the Black Irish Twist as in my top 5. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Thank you, John. Do be prepared for relights. It's a rope form and it is moist. You don't want to dry it out too much. You will lose some flavor. Just cube cut it, gravity fill it. Don't tamp it down tight, and be patient with the relights. It'll catch eventually. When it does, oh, that flavor it delivers is worth the patience. Now, speaking of favorite blends, Yanez, Pipe&Tobak, has asked us to talk about our favorite brand of tobacco as the response for his 2,000 sub GAW. Now, his link will be down below, as always. Check him out. If you are not subbed to him already, oh, what a wealth of knowledge, information, techniques. The guy's got a massive cellar. He's a wonderful resource in the YTPC. He also happens to be a pretty darn nice guy. Give him a look. So he wanted us to talk about what's our favorite brand. If we had to pick just one brand and that's the only brand that could supply us for the rest of our pipe smoking lives, what would that be? He said, you can't just pick a blending house that also blends other brands. Sutliff, for example, blends an awful lot for other people. You have to look at the Sutliff brand or the Mac Baren brand. All right, fair enough. Well, my very top favorite blends are things like the Gawith Hoggarth Black and Brown Irish Twist. Sam Gawith 1792 Flake. Or the chocolate flakes that either one of those two makes. Mac Baren. The Mac Baren HH line. Absolutely fantastic stuff. The Bold Kentucky, the Old Dark Fired, the Rustica, those are definitely three in my top 10, and the Bold Kentucky's another top 5. Absolutely top quality stuff and deep, dark, rich flavors. Watched Armchair Ed's response to this last night, and for him, he has one blend that is so far and above his favorite blend that he chose that blender, in this case, Tinderbox. He chose that to be the blend that he would go with, or the brand that he would go with, just for that one blend. Understandable. If you've been smoking a pipe as long as he has and you really have settled out, this is my blend. I can see that working well for you. For me, I wound up having to look at this because like I said, I've got 2 or 3 blends from a number of different brands that are in my top 5, top 10. So I had to flip this question around to answer it. Let's do one of those relights. Ah, such good stuff. I had to flip this around and ask myself, now, if there was any one brand that went away, which brand would it be I would miss the most? Slightly different question there, but it turns out I think it gave me the answer. Let's not tamp with the spoon. For me, that's going to have to be Cornell Diehl. Why? Well, a number of my 5-star out of 5-star rated blends come from Cornell Diehl. But the sheer variety of things that they provide that I really like. No, they don't have a really, really dark Kentucky or dark Virginia blend. I would miss that. Although they do sell components under their brand name that I can make up my own. But take a look at this list. For me, American blends, Bridge Mixture. Bridge Mixture is a kitchen sink type American blend, and it's very good. Balkans, Byzantium. Byzantium's a 5-star for me. I absolutely love the stuff. Do I love Seattle Pipe's Plum Pudding? Yes. Is it right up there in the same ballpark? Yes. But I got to pick one brand. Burley's and Dark Fireds, Haunted Bookshop, 5-star for me. One of my absolute favorite blends forever. Old Joe Krantz, right up there with it, another 5-star for me. Burley Flake number 3, another one. Let's see. Cigar Leaf Blends, San Sepulcro, love the stuff. I've tried a couple of their others. There are a few others that I still need to try, the Habana Daydream and the Purple Cow, but Sansepolcra, I love the stuff. English blends, Pirate Cake and Star of the East Flake, both 5 stars for me, both my favorite English blends. Cornell and Diehl. Let's see, what's next? Virginia Burleys. Virginia Burleys, one of the ones that that I find very interesting in this regard is actually, it's kind of a vapor speakeasy. It's Kentucky based. It's heavy on the Kentucky, got some Virginia, some Perique, a little bit of a rum topping. It's kind of like a little bit of a Kentucky based Navy blend. I don't know how else really to describe that, but in the Virginia Burley, Cornell and Diehl is just, they're rock stars with Burleys. And there are so many of those that I haven't even tried yet. The ones that I've tried, for the most part, I really, really like. Virginia Periques, oh, yeah, like I said, well, Bluegrass is there. Oh, the other one that I really like, that's Kentucky based, that's different, Easy Times. Easy Times is in English, but it's got a heavier Kentucky flavor to it than the Virginia. So you really get the Kentucky and the Latakia. I like that a lot. So when I look at all of the things that I love from Cornell and Diehl, if one brand disappeared, which one would I miss the most? Well, that'd be Cornell and Diehl. And so I really think that despite not having my top favorite blends, none of my top 5, except maybe Pirate Cake being one of my favorite Englishes, is from Cornell and Diehl. The dark stuff from Gawith and Hoggarth and Sam Gawith have knocked Haunted Bookshop probably out of my top 5, still in my top 10. But there are just so many blends from Cornell and Diehl that I really like. I'm gonna have to give them the nod. So Yanez, I hope you enjoyed that slightly different take. I know Mac Baren was yours because they do in fact have some of the highest quality leaf and processing out there. No question, that HH line is something else. So again, y'all, give him a look. Link will be down below. I'm gonna have to relight here. While I do, y'all light something you like. Enjoy your afternoon.